13 of the National Football League. And we've got C.J. Stroud. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Titans and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation,
so pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
his skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise to a superstar in the NFL.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Herbert. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They run over center with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On play action now, Herbert. He runs with it. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a first set of down. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
This league is so often described, Mike, as a passing league, and performances last week are a big reason why. Not only his ability to rack up a ton of yards, but to have 3 touchdowns. And even though it's not as rare as maybe it used to be, I think we have to be careful that we don't take that type of... granted. They're going to be a hard team to beat if he's able to continue to produce at this rate.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll take a shot with Mims. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is...
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have a Titans first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Absolutely.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Yes.
What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. That is caught to the goal line. And his 12th touchdown of the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On on the return. This is Jalen Rager. Whoa. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going for it all. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 10. Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Titans offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On play action. Stroud. That's caught downfield by Harrison.
He dropped it.
23.
I thought he dropped it. Let me see this. No. No.
On that pass play. First down for Tennessee. Now, Stroud. A pass caught by Saquon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
This is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Henry away from me, man. No. is my... That's fair.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw, it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Moore. Schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Herbert to the air again. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down. Throwing again, Herbert. That one knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers out in front in the 2nd quarter. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. David Montgomery, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the 2nd quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. They'll go play action with Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the 2nd half. You want to put together a great drive and get to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Herbert. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And this time he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Broncos. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 96 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Greg. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now, Herbert. This one finds Peoples-Jones. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3 and out. This returnable with Reed. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. Done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Second down and 3. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot with Mims.
Eligible receiver downfield. That penalty is declined.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He fumbled the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Broncos bringing out their punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Titans offense about ready to take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's into the end zone yet again. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Whoa. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The home team's offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. The conversation is real. 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Once again, it's Barkley. Whoa! Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Barkley, trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Titans. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He finds Mims. It's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Broncos.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Herbert to the air again. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Broncos.